It is Wednesday, my dudes, June 28th, 2023, at 6 in the morning. And I have a colonoscopy and endoscopy at noon today. Yay me. That is not what this video is about, though. Oh, look at that wild hair there. This video is about flea market crap. Specifically, the people that I have to deal with on a weekly basis. I don't really have much to complain about, with the people, because it's a flea market. You get a lot of weird characters and a lot of interesting folks. So, there's that. But once in a while, you get some really, really odd people. And a little bit of weird fact about me is I attract geezers. I don't do anything special. I'm not a sexy girl. I'm not a party girl. I don't exude sensuality in any way, shape, or form. At least I try not to. But it's always some older guy trying to, get down my pants or be really fucking inappropriate with me. And I've got one at the flea market right now who is in his 70s. And he's got this walker with a little seated thing on it, so it doesn't matter if I take all the chairs out of my booth. He's always got a place to sit down and hang out for a while. And he's been bothering me since I moved into the bigger stall in January. And he just comes in and sits down and sparks up a conversation with the other people in the stall that are like doing the art class, because I get some older ladies that come and paint with me. And people stop and chit chat, because fandom being what it is, that's what I deal in. I deal in fandom and nostalgia. So this guy, he's like I said, in his 70s, and he's got a walker. And he wears a colostomy bag, and he's not real careful with his colostomy bag. It is always in full view. It always is full. And he always has an odor. And he's really just kind of an unpleasant being. He's a very happy fellow. I mean, he's always got a smile on his face, and he always wants to talk and chit-chat and pal around. But he doesn't have any social awareness, I guess. Maybe he does and he just doesn't care because he's so old. But he's very, I'm trying to figure out where to how to lightly put it, but he's really, really inappropriate. He was married twice, and his first wife and they were each other's first. And I shouldn't know this. I should not know this. That's how inappropriate he is. But he often talks about his prowess with his wives. And he hits on my older ladies and tries to get my older ladies to come out to dinner with him. He tries to get phone numbers from people. It's not cool. So last Saturday was the last straw. Last Saturday was the last straw with me. And I'm going to tell you the story of why. So I wore a dress last Saturday, and I'm not a showy person. I don't do sensuality, like I said. And it was just a floral thing that went all the way down to the floor and covered me all the way to my wrists. But it was low cut in the front. And a little bit too big for me, so it was kind of loose. And the old man kept making comments of how pretty I looked, and oh, that's a gorgeous dress, and I've never seen you in anything like that. And that was making me uncomfortable. I was already thinking, well, fuck, I'm never gonna wear a dress again. And I kind of brushed that off, and I got a little busy, and he was there for some time, and I kept telling him, hey, I got a lot of work to do, and I'm leaving early, and you're in my way. And he just kept moving a little bit instead of just fucking leaving like you're supposed to when somebody says, I have a lot of work to do. So I get busy around 11 o'clock, and I have a bunch of young customers and a woman with 2 kids, and they were pretty boisterous children. And he's interacting with the older of the children and making the kid upset. And then he starts saying, hey, there's a penny on the floor. And like, it was right in front of his feet. And it was just a penny, and it didn't register at the time. So I was like, I'm not gonna pick up a penny. If you want it so bad, you pick it up. And he kept pestering me about it. Like, you shouldn't leave money on the floor. Pick that penny up. Why aren't you picking that penny up? Don't leave money on the floor. And I was like, you know, whatever. I have other things to deal with. That's not that important. It's just a penny. And it didn't register. It didn't register that since the penny was in front of his feet, it didn't register in my mind that he was trying to look down my dress until I was writing it out on Saturday night to one of my friends. It didn't register that he was trying to look in my dress. And so after the thing with me not wanting to pick up the penny, I was dealing with the other customers, like I said, and waving them off, saying goodbye after their purchase. And I turn around, and it was like lightning. He got up, grabbed the penny, and was in my face and was almost touching my fucking nose with the penny. And he himself was so close that I could smell his breath, let alone, you know, the colostomy bag and all of that. And I put up with a lot of stuff. I'm capable of putting up with a lot of people's bullshit, you know. But when you violate my personal space and waste my time, those are things that really, really piss me off. I don't like when people get super, super close to me. And I don't like when I tell somebody that I have something to do and they don't fucking leave me alone to do it. And yeah, so that's it. When he finally left my shop, it was with a promise to see you next week. And I really, really don't want that to be the case. I honestly, for a moment, I was thinking, well, I don't want to fucking come back to this flea market if I have to deal with this old man for the duration. If I have to deal with people like him over and over and over again, I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to keep being violated by disgusting old men. And you know, it wore on me a little bit, and it made me really upset. And I don't know how to handle telling this man to leave me alone. I don't want to be mean to him because he is an old geezer. He doesn't do anything with his time. The flea market is literally the highlight of his week. And I don't want to take that away from him, but I just want him to leave me the fuck alone, because he just... Yeah, I was really violated. It really, really distressed me. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I don't really know where I'm going at. I just have to figure out how to be nice to this old man that has no fucking respect for me. Okay, bye.